Three numbers before anything else about Korea's market: 2.2 trillion won, 3.77%, and 90.6%. SK Hynix bought so much of its own stock that a category nobody watches became the market's biggest buyer. A leverage rule that took effect on July 31st erased 9/10 of single-stock ETF turnover. And 45 Korean ETFs are now small enough to face delisting. Pause. It's Monday, August 24th. Here's what investors are watching in Korea today. Korea's index moves are normally decided by three groups: individuals, foreigners, and institutions. SK Hynix has committed to a 40 trillion won buyback, executed in the open market session after session. That one program has turned other corporations, a bucket nobody tracks, into a fourth buyer. Here's what the numbers show. Matter of fact, SK Hynix bought 650,000 of its own shares on both August 20th and August 21st, spending 1.09 trillion won and 1.13 trillion won, roughly $787 million and $818 million. That is 2.22 trillion won, about $1.6 billion in 2 sessions, against a program totaling 40 trillion won, near $28.8 billion. Net buying by other corporations rose from 0.34% of daily KOSPI turnover to 3.77%, an 11-fold jump. KOSPI closed 0.88% higher on August 21st, even as the three traditional groups sold a combined 1.09 trillion won. Average daily turnover across 14 single-stock leverage ETFs fell 90.6%, from 9.29 trillion won to 872 billion won, after the deposit requirement tripled to 30 million won on July 31st. Of 1,161 listed ETFs, 45 held under 5 billion won, about $3.6 million as of August 20th. Short pause. So what does this mean for investors tracking Korean market flows? Earlier, we said a category nobody watches became the biggest buyer. Here's what that actually means for you. Index strength right now is partly mechanical, and it holds only as long as the buyback budget does. The leverage crackdown is the other half of the picture, showing Korean regulators will trade away turnover for investor protection with little warning. Watch SK Hynix's execution on August 24th, after it disclosed plans to buy another 650,000 shares. Watch whether other corporations hold near 3.77% of KOSPI net buying this week. Watch Plus Global AI Infrastructure, scheduled for delisting on August 27th. That's today's AI Prism Securities Daily. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily Reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a WAN IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.